Namaste and good afternoon, everyone. Today, I am here to talk about a specific topic which goes like redefining your standards in the age of social media. So, good afternoon, everyone. And without any further ado, let me start with a question that may hit home. When was the last time you scrolled through social media and thought to yourself, my life is exactly where I want it to be? Be honest with yourself. Most of us don't feel that way. Instead, we scroll through photos of perfect vacations, see people flaunting their sculpted bodies, luxury homes, and happy relationships, and then we quietly ask ourselves, why isn't my life like that? But here's what I want to tell you today. The version of perfection you see online, it's not real. It's a curated illusion and it's time to break free. The illusion of perfection. So, let's start by confronting the most dangerous myth of social media. What you see online is not the full story. Take influencers for example. You might see someone living in Bali, working from a beach, and captioning their post with living the dream. But what you don't see is the hustle behind that photo. The dozens of retakes, editing apps, brand deals, and sometimes even borrowed luxuries just for a shoot. I know someone personally who rented a luxury bike just to take Instagram photos for a weekend. 1,000 likes later, people thought he was a millionaire. In reality, he was broke. He was stressed and deeply unhappy. Let me say this clearly. Validation online is not the same as peace in real life. Research even supports this. A study by the University of Pennsylvania found that the more time people spend on social media, the more likely they are to feel depressed, anxious, and isolated. But why? Because they start comparing their unfiltered lives with someone else's highlight reel. Every smile might be hiding sadness, and every perfect selfie might be a cry for attention. The trap of comparison. So, now let's talk about the thief of joy comparison. Imagine this, you're scrolling through Instagram and someone your age has launched a business, is in a perfect relationship, or just got their dream job abroad. What's your immediate reaction? Why am I not there yet? What's wrong with me? But the truth is, nothing is wrong with you. Everyone's timeline is different. I mean, would you plant a seed and expect it to bloom like a rose? Of course not. Take the example of two students graduating together. One becomes a CEO at 30, and the other takes years to find their path and starts a fulfilling career at 40. Does that make one more successful than the other? Absolutely not. Life isn't a competition, it's a journey that unfolds uniquely for each one of us. If you're always looking sideways at someone else's success, you'll miss the progress you're making on your own trail. Let me repeat the sentence again. If you're always looking sideways at someone else's success, you'll miss the progress you're making on your own trail. Redefining success, beauty, and happiness. So, how do we protect ourselves? We start by redefining our standards. Our definitions of Success, beauty, and happiness. Number one, success. Success isn't about the number of followers, the number of likes, or the size of your house. Real success is when you wake up and live in alignment with your values. Maybe it's taking care of your parents. Maybe it's finally standing up for yourself. Maybe it's just getting out of bed and facing another hard day. That is what success is. And number two, beauty. Beauty, it isn't a filter or a flawless skin. It's the glow in your eyes when you talk about your dreams. It's the strength in your smile when you've been through pain. That's what beauty is. And number three, happiness. Happiness is, it isn't about impressing others. It's about laughing over tea with a friend, or losing track of time doing what you love, or finding peace in silence. You don't have to post it to feel it. Happiness isn't about impressing others, it's doing what you love to do. The algorithm is not your friend. Let's go deeper on this topic. You see, the social media algorithm isn't designed for your happiness. It's just designed for your attention. It shows you what will keep you hooked and not what will set you free. That means the posts you see mostly are often exaggerated, extreme, or even emotionally triggering. Think about that. You're being fed content that's curated to keep you insecure enough to scroll, but not empowered enough to stop. You are not addicted to social media, you're just addicted to comparison. So, the real plot twist, taking back control. Now, here comes the turning point, the part of the movie where the main character reclaims their power. Let me give you 5 tools to rewrite your story. So, tool number one, mute the noise. Unfollow accounts that make you feel lesser or less than. Follow those who remind you of what really matters. Curate your feed the way you'd curate your circle of friends. Let me repeat that sentence again. Curate your feed the way you'd curate your circle of friends. So, tool number two, celebrate small wins. You got out of bed on a hard day. That's brave. You smiled at a stranger. That's kind. You made it through the week. That's strength. Not everything that matters is meant for Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or any social media. Not everything that matters is meant for social media. So, tool number three, practice real time living. Just put your phone down and feel the moment. Notice the sky, taste your food, laugh without recording it. Some memories deserve to stay offline, where they are safe, where they are sacred, where they are yours. Some memories deserve to stay offline. So, tool number four, create, don't just consume. Start writing, start drawing, start building, just start creating. When you make things, you build your self worth from the inside, not from likes or shares. When you make things, you build your self worth from the inside. So, and lastly, tool number five, brave enough to be real. Be brave enough to be real. When you show up as your true self, messy, flawed, and growing, you don't just heal yourself. You give others permission to do the same. Be the person online that your younger self needed. So, the final act, the rites. Let me perform this on a dramatic way, okay? So, here we are. You're in the final scene. The camera zooms in on you. Not the version you post, not the version the world edits, but the real you. The one who has survived battles no one knows about. And this is your moment to choose. Will you keep playing a role in someone else's story? Or will you step into the spotlight of your own? Because guess what? Your worth is not in your Wi Fi signal. Your purpose is not in your profile. And your story, your real story, it is just beginning. You're not behind. You're exactly where you're meant to be. And you're enough. You always have been, and you always will be. So, lastly, without any inconvenience, if you like the topic that I spoke on, or if you liked any point of my speech, please don't forget to comment. And if you really like the video, then like it. There is nothing much more to say. Really, really, thank you for myself too, because I could not stand up to record myself, but I did. That's what makes my day today. Okay, so everyone, thank you again. Peace, love, and support.